CodeRedox is a local-first developer tool that turns code-based cleanup into a deliberate, evidence-based workflow. I built it with Codex and GPT 5.6 to answer one question. Before we ship another change, what is already making this repository harder and riskier to evolve? On the overview, CodeRedox maps the repository, its languages, contributors, Git activity, project foundations, active findings, and an explainable quality score. It gives developers a fast, high-level answer to the health of a codebase before they touch it. Next is Rescue. This turns the scan into a prioritized recovery path. What to fix first, what can wait, and which small improvements will reduce the most maintenance pressure? Redox Gate is the pre-merge checkpoint. It reads the current local Git diff, identifies changed files, intersects that diff with live scan signals, highlights sensitive areas such as authentication or dependencies, and suggests the smallest relevant verification route. In chat, developers can ask Codex questions about the opened repository. Ask mode is read-only, so Codex can explain and plan without editing files. Work mode requires explicit permission before Codex can change the workspace. The README tab keeps the project's documentation and engineering context visible while investigating the codebase. Findings is the core experience. CodeRedox runs 30 configurable checks across maintainability, reliability, security, runtime safety, and accessibility. It detects issues like dead code, duplicate logic, debug statements, complexity hotspots, secrets, unsafe operations, and suspicious dependencies. But CodeRedox goes beyond a warning list. For a selected finding, Decision Lens explains the risk and context. Repair Flight Plan maps the blast radius, recent Git history, allowed file scope, behavior contract, and verification route before AI writes anything. Once the developer approves, Codex receives that focused plan, makes the smallest possible repair, streams its progress live, and CodeRedox rescans the result. The repair receipt then shows whether the change stayed within scope and what changed. Time Machine connects present-day findings to the commit that last changed the affected line, including the author and diff. Forecast combines current findings, dependency signals, and Git churn to predict where maintenance pressure is likely to increase next. Packages audits dependencies across NPM, Python, Go, Rust, Java, PHP, and more. It flags outdated versions, duplicates, overlapping capabilities, and packages that appear unused. Finally, Awards makes code health memorable by spotlighting the repository's biggest files, longest functions, and debugging hotspots with a direct link back to the evidence.